Ladies and gentlemen, now today we're going to be taking 6-star rank 3 Sunspot out for a little bit of a play about, and I'm very excited for this. I thought we would start off today in a bit of Act 6 Chapter 3 on the Counter Tactics Combo Party path, because I remember him just being absolutely insane for this path, because the really good thing about Sunspot, and what makes him great for so much stuff in Act 6, is when you parry while the opponent has Incinerate, then you get perfect block. And especially on a node like Counter Tactics, which, you know, increases the insane attack by an insane amount very quickly, this is just really valuable to have. So Groot, he's probably like the worst matchup on this path because of his debuff reduction. But I think if we still get those parries in and kind of get a special one or two, I think 2 special ones, and then we'll try and go for the SP2. And I think we should be good to go then. But let's see if we can get a quick parry here. And also, because of the increased duration on the stun, you actually still get quite a nice stun duration versus Groot. Seems to be like a solid amount of time that ignores debuff resistance percentages, if that makes sense. So it's always like, what is it? Additional like second and a bit? 2 seconds? Let's go for that special 2, man. There we go, not too bad. Almost got that man down. Very close. We didn't have the best crit RNG on that as well. But that was only 2 stacks of Flare State. When we get into some of the Realm Legends gameplay, I can quite relatively comfortably get up to like 6 or 7, man. Like anything higher than that is a bit crazy, a bit of a push. But 7 is not too bad to get up to for a little bit of a burst cycle. However, again, Groot wasn't a great matchup there because of the reduction in debuff duration. So we're going to go for Venom now. And charge those Incinerates back. Because Sunspot, he's all about siphoning back the Incinerates with heavy attacks to generate power. So you can build up your Flare State and then smash in the opponent with a massive special 2. But here we've got a bit of overkill, mate. You can go into double medium there. I think we want to go double medium here if we can. Then parry, charge up that heavy. And then we just want to charge up here. Straight in special 2. Oh man, I love Sunspot special 2, man. It's so much fun. But there we go, 300k Venom. Straight in the bin, lads. Straight in the bin. Seems like 4 stacks of Flare Stay is probably enough to get most opponents down. What do we have? 331,000 Thor here. Certainly not playing no games. But we do have a bit of an advantage from the combo party node. Certainly scales up the damage even more on this particular node with Sunspot. But his base damage is crazy, man. It's so good. I'm chuffed to pieces that we have this man at rank 3. Been such a big Sunspot fan. I think we got him from one of the very early openings as a 5-star, but I remember playing the 5-star rank 3 and just thinking this champion's just broken in terms of his damage. I think there's definitely been a bit of a discussion in some of the tier list comment sections about is Sunspot worthy of that you know, beyond god tier placement, and I think there's a reasonably good argument for it. Because this man just demolishes stuff. And I would say that Sunspot is definitely kind of on the same level of value as you know, champions like Juggernaut, Spider-Man, or Blade in terms of what he could do. But I don't know, man. I don't know why I've been hesitant to kind of promote him up there, because he's done a lot of stuff for me. I use him like all the time in Alliance Quest as well. It's tremendously good for those diss track and incinerate paths. And oh, this just feels like a weapon of mass destruction here. It's making all these fights feel like Act 4 fights. I need to throw a medium actually for that initial heavy there. There we go. Let's go for another special. Namor's on a bit of a SP rampage at the moment. If you're lucky, we don't even need to go to 4 stacks of Flare State. But this guy, he just came and handy for a lot of bits and bobs when it came to 100% Act 6. But I really like Sunspot and Havoc, man. They're both amazing champions. Two of the best mutants we had last year. Well, I guess we had Namor as well last year. Last year was a great year for mutants. There were so many amazing champions. Oh, but this guy's a beast, man. We're not even using boosters as well. So we can have a lot more attack with a 20% booster, or a 30% booster and a 20% attack booster. It's like 50% more attack we can get on this man. And at least to the best of my memory as well, Sunspot actually synergizes quite nicely with a mutant power booster. Especially if you want to do like back-to-back SP2s. This means you can charge up a little bit faster as well, because the special one's going to net you some power. So I imagine the 6-star would do quite well with a power booster, but I don't want to overkill it too much today, man. There we go, nice little SP2. Man, straight in the bin, dude. There were miles of overkill there, boys. This feels like when I did that 5-star rank 3 video. Oh, but now it's 6-star rank 3, just demolishing everything. And, you know, we've taken down a lot of massive counter-tactics fights. And he's barely scratched so far, you know? We're on 91%. So it does show you the value of that perfect block, especially in Act 6, where the attack values just start off reasonably crazy, but then get very crazy very quickly when there's something like counter-tactics multiplying. But actually, what was that? I met the guy that made Sunspot at New York Comic Con. And he was like, the initial inspiration for Sunspot was he hated nodes where he couldn't parry and still took block damage. So he wanted to make sure that, you know, whenever you hit that parry, you always took 0 block damage. And that's also one of the strengths of Sunspot on like stun immune nodes as well, is even if you can't get that stun off, you still take 0 damage, man. And if you time it very, very well, like blocking special attacks as well, and get the parry on them, 0 block damage. So yeah, it's just a really nice skill element to the champion. I'm pretty good at the regular parries, but parrying special attacks definitely does vary. Kind of picked it up a little bit more from playing Captain America Infinity War. But like just before I started playing this game, it was actually really common that you could parry special attacks. You used to be able to like stun opponents during special attacks, but then they removed that feature because it was too overpowered, man. It was way too overpowered. Just interrupt anybody's special, I think melee special, by stunning them. So yeah, it was just ridiculous. People used to use it all the time when Venom was the final boss in Alliance Quest. Right, let's go for a special 2 here. Ah, oh, it's dirty, mate. Absolutely dirty. I think we have a couple more matchups on this path. Oh, we got a Rhino up next. Okay, I think there's an Electro after that, and then after that's a Bishop. I'm not too sure. We're gonna get through the Electro. I don't think he's a great champion for dealing with that damage back, at least to the best of my knowledge. I think all his hits are physical contacts, so I think he's going to die quite quickly versus Electro. Oh, actually, we just got wrecked by the unblockable there. See, man. It's friggin' taking one hit there. Got me down like, what was it, 25%? Just a massive chunk evaporated. Right, let's siphon back that. Incinerate? Oh no, okay. Nick Fury saved me, man. Let's retaliate. Oh, strong retaliation there. But there we go, Rhino is down. Not too bad, not too bad. I think the Electro fight, I'm just going to die on the Electro fight, because, yeah, I've no way to get around his damage back. But that was a nice little, you know, warm-up run to get us into the video today. I think next, I do want to try out this Incinerate path. I was having a bit of a play around with Sunspot when we did the initial progression here. But this one is the the path where you basically get constantly incinerated, but if the opponent has an incinerate, they regen. And also on top of that, there is the Icarus node as well. So yeah, this one essentially just gives them like infinite solar flare. And yeah, it just makes his damage ridiculous. And also because of the synergy with all the incinerate debuffs and despair, then you block out the healing of the node. So you can see there's like a permanent 1% regen, but as soon as we got a few incinerates on this man, it's going to go. As soon as we get a couple of stacks of flare state as well, we're just laughing, mate. I think I took some degeneration from Icarus there. Right, let's charge back up. Need to use some more heavy attacks. Let's go for another one of these bad boys. Come on, fella. He's reasonably nice for the Icarus nodes. There are definitely champions that work a little bit better because of all those heavy attacks. But let's go special 2. Get damage booster. Yeah, it's just easy game, easy life, boys. Nice little takedown there. Just failed at the start with the Icarus degen. But you can see, you know, that's the thing about knocking him out in Act 6, especially toward the deeper parts of it. One little mistake, and it's just like a third, well, 40% of your health gone. There we go. Right, I feel like we have enough to go for a special 2 and probably get her close to dead. Then she does have that ability to cheat death as well. It's going to come into play in a second. Let's use that heavy attack. Right, she's got the indestructible now. Let's go for a special 1. Might KO her. Not quite. There we go, man. Hella goes down. So you've seen that fight. We, you know, we didn't get absolutely ruined. We're doing alright there. And then we got a little bit of Hulk up next. But, yeah, let's go for this guy. This guy's about 300,000 hit points. So a bit of a chunky man here. We need to be, I think, a bit careful of the smash attacks here. And obviously keep a close eye on the Icarus node as well. So once we can do that, we should be laughing here. Just playing a little bit differently, not to risk proccing the Icarus degen. Because if I do proc another one, I'm very, very close to dead. Trying to avoid that. There we go. So I managed to parry that smash attack, actually. Managed to parry that. Sick. Oh, no, didn't get the parry there. Right, I think we just blitz in 5 combo. And then special 2. Oh, man, that was tremendously satisfying. Well, there we go. Gladiator Hulk is down. And then we got... Should we just go for 1 Stealth Suit Spidey? He does have a bit of a weakness to evade champions because of that slower heavy attack. Sometimes they can just like evade out and then just bang you out, mate. So we might lose on this one, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I think if we immediately go for the heavy. Oh, yeah, is that SP1 we need to be careful of? Okay, that only triggers. Oh no, I'm going to start degenerating from Icarus and then I'm dead. Yeah. Ah, yeah, is that special 1 animation being a little bit slower there, and the fun and interactive damage of Icarus and almost 16,000 attack. Oh, madness, boys. We did quite well on that path, you know. Shows a little bit of a cheeky use for Sunspot there. But also, just for a little bit of fun, I want to see... what is it? 6-star rank 3 Sunspot in some variant content. Let's try him out in variant 1, man. I think this is going to be... you know, crazy amounts of overkill. Crazy amounts of overkill. But I'm kind of curious to see how this feels to play about with. So I think let's load up a 4 mutant crit team here, because we can only bring in mutants and skill champions. Let's get Cyclops in the mix, Magneto in the mix, and finally Wolverine in the mix as well. So this is, yeah, I think going to be an interesting time. Oh, I didn't want to go for this chapter, did I? Let's go for the final one with Masochism. So chapter 1 and quest number 3. Let's jump into this one quickly. And do we want to go for that Iron Man Infinity War? Maybe. I feel like I haven't done an Iron Man Infinity War matchup with Sunspot in a while. I don't remember it being the worst time. It's a little bit annoying. I would assume that with these health balls, 1 stack of Flare State is going to be enough with a special 2 to KO my opponent. So let's go with a standard combo there. Charge that up, special 2. We get a crit? No crit? Didn't need the crit? Okay. Well, that's Carnage down, man. That's Carnage down. Let's go this side. I'll tell you what, boys, I'm looking forward to the next variant. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of fun in the next variant now. All right, let's crack on. Bit of Iron Man Infinity War. Oh, we got the parry there. Well, let's get our first stack of Flare State off. Again, quite fortunate with some of the parries here. Do you want to go for a 3rd special 3? I think 2 is going to be enough. Oh, I should have done a short combo there. Come on! Oh, yes! Oh, dude, that was a great time, man. That was a great time. Barely needed to ramp that man up there. Wow, okay. A couple more easy fights. Let's go for the Symbiote Supreme. Let's go... Actually, let's not worry about the Taskmaster. Let's be too much of a bloodbath there. Taskmaster isn't necessarily the best matchup for Sunspot as well, due to the fact that he shrugs off the debuffs. I think after this we'll go into Realm of Legends, boys. Oh, just too way too OP, man. Way too OP for some of this stuff. And variant, this is even more inflated stuff than like the monthly event quest. So I don't want to even take him against Mole Man, because that is just going to be a very unfair situation. So I think we'll go into a little bit of Realm of Legends and try and ramp this guy up to 6 or 7 stacks. I'm going to try and go for 7, man. I really need to focus if I want to get 7, though. Show you the true power of Sunspot Unleashed. Hopefully, boys. But let's go for it, man. Look at that, 23,000 power index without boosters. Oh my. Tempted to slap on Suicides and just see what kind of big numbers I could generate with this man. Suicides, 30% booster. I think we'd be having a bit of a laugh, mate. He really doesn't synergize too well with Suicides, though. Just because he is constantly using SP1s. Right, siphon back all those Incinerates. Flare State number 4. Get those bad boys back. Flare state number 5. Come on, mate. Let's get those back. Flare state number 6. Ah, no, bit of a mistake there, right. It's all good. Can afford to make a little mistake. Might still be able to go for 8, even with a tiny mistake like that. Yeah, let's go for it, mate. Bit of a gamble. Damage is so much that he's literally almost down. Oh no! Wait. Oh! You could barely see it there, man. Like, just ramping that dude up, the fight was almost over. And then in the soft hits, it was like a couple of 100k. And I made quite a few mistakes there as well. So yeah, that was not bad. 44 hits there. I think we'll try Camp Marvel. We did have the class advantage, so here, let's fire off that special 2 with 7 flare states. And not go for 8. 8 is a bit too crazy, man. A bit too risky. Really want an aggressive AI with Sunspot with very quick special attacks. It's the dream matchup and scenario. Oh no, I thought I had range to counter there. Oh well, that's all good. Oh mate, I just messed up there. Alright. Let's go 6. Nice cheeky parry on that special. Now we just need to charge up to special 2. I don't think we can do it off this one. Next one we can. Let's go. Where are the crits? Oh, still not too bad, mate. Toward the end. We just had terrible crit RNG as we were going through that. But hey, still some ridiculous numbers. Yeah, if we got like one more crit, would have been a slightly different story there. But let's go on to Juggernaut, man. I'm just enjoying these matchups way too much. Damages, it's crazy potential. The AI in Realm of Legends is a little bit weird to fight sometimes. Right, that gives us 4. Five. Oh no, I thought... Okay, wait. Might be able to do something here. Oh, still a big number, man. Still a very big number. Not quite the perfect play I wanted, though. I'm also missing a few levels on Sunspot, which can give me even more solar charges to have a bit of a play about with. But this is the slightly, what is it? Annoying thing about the champion is if you don't plan out effectively, then you're left with no power, and you've got to get up to the special 3 to get all your solar charges back. But there are all sorts of different ways you can play him. Like, you don't need to use the special 2. You can build up like 4 flare states, maybe even 5, and then use special 3, kind of charge back up. However, as we saw in the first fight, if I try to get to 10 man, the opponent's just going to be dead before then. So that tactic ain't going to work out too well. I've been playing like rubbish in Realm of Legends. There we go, nice little special one to finish this off with. I think we'll go for Storm and a Rhino next as well. Have a little bit of fun in those matchups, because they are giant punching bags as well. But this is all part of the elite plan, really. You know, we're very close to being chipped down below 50% for that damage booster. Probably get there in this Rhino fight, judging by the way I've played previously. One thing as well with Sunspot is you want to avoid attacking into their block whenever possible, especially at higher stacks of flare state. Every expended hit also drains one of your solar charges, so it's not a great thing to do. There we go. Oh, nice little 77k there. Unfortunately, we had some terrible crit RNG toward the rest of it, though. But at least we got some flare state stuff back. So yeah, that was maybe not as spicy as I wanted it to be there. At least we can get some stacks back now while building up to the SP3. But yeah, you gotta have some great crit RNG on that special too, man. But easily with a 20% booster. And if I start at like 40%, so revive space as well, like 7 flare states would be enough to flare states would be enough to burst down just over 500,000 hit points, which is fantastic burst reach, man. That's still, as you see in like Act 6, man, we'll just demolish pretty much everything. So yeah, he's got plenty of reach for that content, and I imagine plenty of reach for a lot of stuff to come. I really wish that what was it, Thanos boss would come back again. I'd love to try Sunspot out on an encounter like that. I think that'd be really, really enjoyable. But let's go for Storm, final matchup. Let's do it. Hopefully we can get a great little burst cycle going on here. Forget the wonderful crit RNG of Miracles. Well, it wasn't the best start. She's playing a bit too defensively. Got a couple of Incinerates absorbed back there, though. Always nice. Let's absorb these back. Special 1. Oh, mate, that was a fantastic crit on that. Always trying to aggressively push the parry with Sunspot. Make 6. Make 7. Just need one more parry. Come on, there we go. 80k, 80k. What was that? 200 and something K? What? Oh, mate. Wow. Dude, that Storm matchup was dope. That is definitely the kind of matchup that I want. But yeah, Sunspot is crazy, man. He definitely relies on a bit of RNG when it comes to that special too, because, you know, there's such a big difference in the damage output potential. If there's like no crit or all crit, it's literally like, if you get like no crit, I think it's just over 100k, but if you get all crits, it can be like, you know, 400, 500k. So it's just, a stupid potential difference there. But yeah, 6-star rank 3 Sunspot, absolute beast mode champion. So if you did enjoy today's gameplay video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.